Well, Rich, it's been about a month into your new role. How are you finding being director of football? Does it sound a bit strange?
Yes, it all came about in a quite whirlwind manner, but that's often the way at Forest Green. But it's been really good. It's been a really good month. Been involved in a few different situations and a few different things to work through, but we've had good success on the pitch and we're doing quite well off it in terms of the footballing side of things. So no, it's been a good month. It's been an interesting few weeks.
One of the first statements that you made in your new role was new contracts for Don Bernard and Lewis Thomas. How easy were those two to get over the line?
Really simple. Both really good lads, really straightforward, fit the profile of players we have at the club. Both young, hungry, work really hard in training, and I think Mark referenced it, that they're a dream to have around the training ground. Work really hard, give him headaches when they're not in the team, and they're the right sort of lads you want to build a squad around. So no, really easy to do, and two we were really pleased to do as well. I think they're good, solid additions for us going forward for this season and next.
I think even Lewis Thomas said that he was surprised with how well this season's gone for him. You must be pleased for him, having picked him up from Swansea just over a year ago.
Yeah, delighted. I know Pat, who left us, put in a lot of work with Lewis and was delighted to see it come out the other end, speaking to Pat. But it's testament to the work that Mark does on the training pitch, and he will play players that do well. And I think Tomo referenced that he expected to go out on loan, but he did really well in pre-season, gave the manager headaches, got himself in the team, and then went on a great run keeping clean sheets, and has given everyone a problem with his attitude when he's played, and it's a great problem to have.
There's some great stats to his name as well now.
Yeah, it was quite a unique period. How he didn't get Player of the Month, I don't know. Keeping 5 clean sheets in a month, I don't know, with a penalty save, I don't know what more he can do. But again, testament to the hard work that he puts in his time on the training ground.
And then Dom, another great find during the summer. Is that testament to you guys and the work you're doing during the summer to try and find these players, these broken toys, as Mark called them in a press conference?
Yeah, that's something that we've always referred to them internally as broken toys. We know the ones that we can bring to the club will have something that needs fixing and we can polish up and move them out the other side. But Dom came in pre-season. Within about 50 minutes of the first fitness game against Cardiff, I looked at Mark and he just gave me the look as if to say, this is one we want to bring in the group. Again, great lad, works hard, and in a really pleasant way we've been surprised about how well he's done and getting a great run of starts. I think he's only missed 2 or 3 starts since he's been at the club. So again, works really hard, gives everyone headaches in a good way, and it's testament to how we play players, that it's not reputation, it's lads that are working hard and doing well on the pitch for us.
And since you arrived, we made the playoffs last year, 2nd place in the table now. I know you'll play it down yourself and say it's not all to do with you, it's to do with the players, the management, everything. But is that nice to see that what you're doing behind the scenes is paying off on the pitch?
It's lovely, but I'll say it again, we couldn't do what we do without Mark, because he plays the players and I'll go and do the hard yards and find them, but he has to polish them up, he has to get them into a system, and he has to get the results on a Saturday. So he's the one that does the hard work, and he's really receptive to me bringing in players with slightly unique skill sets, bits they're missing in different areas. So we work well as a team, and I think long may it continue, because he backs me and I back him to know the players I bring in he'll make better.
Because that relationship is really important. From the moment you came to the club, that was the purpose behind it, wasn't it? To free him up a bit, make sure he's on the pitch and talking to the players more while you're doing the bits that he maybe not like to do or didn't have time to do.
Yeah, and the director of football role is an extension of that as well, just taking even more elements away from him. He still has overriding decisions in it, but he allows myself, we've got James Mooney in the new role ahead of football ops, who does a lot of the hard yards, and we'll process all the information and make sure that the choices he has to make between 2 or 3 things in every different facet of the football club, as opposed to having to sit and dedicate lots of period of time to the bigger picture. So he trusts me and James to sort of filter things out, and then he'll always have a say in the final process of everything.
We're getting towards that period now, the C word's being used for Christmas. For you, January transfer window, what are you guys looking at when it comes to that? Are you guys looking to be busy? Are you guys looking just to find those little difference makers, I suppose, is the word to use.
Yeah, I think every club's going to be in the market for a difference maker in January. Everyone wants a centre forward, everyone wants an attacking player, and we'll look to strengthen the squad, but we've got a core of the group that have got us to second at this point, and we really believe in the ones that we've got and we like that are helping us. So I don't think it's a case of it needing a drastic overhaul as it did a couple of years ago when the club were down towards the bottom. I think it just needs a little bit of a facelift and just tweak a few bodies round, freshen it up a little bit. There will be a couple of players that will come in and out probably, but we just need to be aware we've got targets in mind, but it's still a long way to go, and things will move between now and the window. So it's a case of seeing where it is a little bit close to the time, but we've got an idea of what we want to do.
I suppose picking up players like Elliot Freer as well during the season just shows your finger's always on the pulse, and that was a really clever move to bring him in at the right time.
Yeah, he gave us a boost when we needed it, and obviously he knew the club, knew the environment, so it was quite an easy one for Els to drop straight in, and he jumped at the chance and was happy to come on board and happy to come back. But we're fortunate in between me, the gaffer, the part-time scouts, we cover a lot of games and we get a lot of information, so when the time's right and we have to make a change, we can do it at any point, and we spend a lot of time building up all the information for January in the months prior to it, so we know that when we need to be in a situation to make a change, we've done all the hard work, and it's just a case of getting the final bits over the line.
I'm sure fans will be eagerly waiting to see what his future holds as well, Elliot Freer. Anything you can tell us at this stage, or will there be conversations further down the line?
There'll be conversations further down the line. He's got a little knock at the minute, so we'll see how things go, but he's a good lad and he works really hard and he's made a good impact, so he's, again, asking the right questions.
Well, I'll let you get back to what is a busy time. Fans forum this evening as well, so I'm sure you're looking forward to that one.
Perfect. Cheers, Matt.